right, in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to solve multi-step equations, but this is part 2. Let's look at this first example. It says 4x plus 5 minus 7x equals 12. All right, anywhere I find my equal sign, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a wall. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want us to see where that equal sign is. Because any value that has to cross over that equal sign is going to become opposite of what they are. All right. Now, looking on the left side of my wall, as you can see, I have variables on this side. So I will call this side my variable house. And on the right side of the equal sign, as you can see, I have only the number 12. So that would be considered my number house. The rule is you want to get all your variables on one side and your numbers on the other side. Anybody who has to cross over that little gate that I drew will be opposite of who they are. Before we start moving anything, though, we need to ask ourselves, are there any like terms that we can combine? Looking over here in the variable house, we sure can. We can combine 4x and negative 7x. 4 plus negative 7 gives me negative 3x. And then I'll bring down my plus 5, bring down the equal sign, and my 12. Now, once again, the rule is make sure in your variable house you have nothing but variables. In your number house, you have nothing but numbers. So let's look over here in the variable house. Somebody needs to go. And it's that positive 5. So since positive 5 has to cross over this beautiful gate that I drew, it's going to be opposite of what it is. Opposite of positive 5 is negative 5. So now I bring down my negative 3x and my equal sign. And 12 minus 5 will give me 7. Once again, the rule is to get the variable by itself. So as you can see, I have negative 3x. That's because negative 3 is multiplied to x. The inverse of multiplication is division. So I will be dividing both sides by negative 3 because that's the number multiplied to x. And when I do that, I get x equals negative 7 over 3. Let's look at another example. Find where my equal sign is. It's right here. Let me draw my beautiful gate. On the left side of my equal sign, as you can see, I have a 25. That's just a number. So now this is going to be the number house. And over here on the right side, that's where my variables are. That will be my variable house. All right. Question is there any like terms I can combine in either one of the houses? Yep, I can combine like terms in the variable house. I can combine negative 14x and positive 2x. When I add those together, I will get negative 12x. And I'll just go ahead and bring everything else straight down. All right, in the number house, I have 25. That number can stay because it's strictly a number. But in the variable house, I have a number 6. That needs to be in the number house. So the opposite of positive 6 is negative 6. So I'll subtract 6 on both sides. I'll bring down my negative 12x. Yep, it's a negative 12x because you said you always take that sign in front of the number. And then 25 minus 6 gives me 19. All right. My goal is to get x by itself. As you can see, it is multiplied to negative 12. So the inverse of multiplication is division. I will be dividing both sides by negative 12 because that is the number that was multiplied to x. Bring down my x, and then my answer will be negative 19 over 12. And that's it.